They can come out as
they'll
transgender and they'll hide it from the parents. They don't have to tell the
exactly.
parents.
No,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
they'll hit the
And
parents
then
for neglect.
and not just that, but in California specifically, I believe that they have sex ed for K through
Yeah, they got
5,
sex education. Yeah,
where they talk about anal sex and
yeah.
lubrication and kink stuff.
But
Like,
you guys are just talking
It's
about the
in,
sexual
it's in
aspect.
school books.
Hey,
It's in library school
motivation.
books.
Motivation. We're
Aren't we
also
supposed
talking
to-
about the
wait,
anti-white
one-
agenda
one
because the
second,
anti-white agenda starts in
Aaron,
middle school.
Wait a second, one Aaron C. Aren't we supposed to educate our children before we ever even let them go into a school?
How about this,
Are we
guys? Before we get too
supposed to
far off
tell
the topic, real quick, hang tight. Knight, what did you think about Dr. Rashard Ritchie and his commentary about the HBCUs? I don't want to get too far off the topic. What do you think?
Was that earlier in the show?
That was earlier. Okay, what do you think about TPUSA, Blexit, and MAGA going to these campuses during homecoming weekend to ask them questions about, for example, per capita? What do you think about that?
Ask some questions about per capita
or violence in the black community. I said I think it's not a good idea because they might get stomped out if they did that, and I just think it's not a good idea to go up there during homecoming. That's all I was saying, Gert. What do you think?
Yeah, because it's a level of pride there, but
yeah,
when you start talking about per capita, I think people don't really understand per capita. I believe a question was asked about 1,000 people and 5 people having something happen to them versus 100,000 people, and said I don't think they understand what per capita is.
Yeah. Okay, but okay. Do you think that HBCUs are sacred ground? To me, for example, I do believe that HBCUs are sacred ground, and I believe that these right-wing organizations shouldn't go to these campuses, man.
Me, I don't see why. Because if you look at Spelman, wasn't that named after the white woman and her family, the Rockefellers that made Spelman? So
yeah, but
it's an HBCU developed by whites.
It's sacred because let's be honest about it, man. You gonna ask me a question?
I could barely hear because people not muted. They all flingy and coughing. Then I got this man next to me with his chest out and hairless face.
What was the question, buddy?
Why do you keep saying my chest is out?
You're really bothered by that dude with his chest out, man. That's great.
Proud you are gay.
Knight, what is Knight, what is the question for me, bro? What is the question, man? What is the question?
I was muted, so I'm waiting.
I'm
you got shit to say.
What is the question, bro? What is the question?
No. I want to hear the question so I can answer. You were saying something about right wing people going to HBCUs, and I just didn't hear because this dude with his chest out was clearing.
Knight, I said instead of going to black college campuses and asking these students about violence in the black community, why don't they go to an actual violent black neighborhood and set up those same booths and ask the people in the community?
Oh, because they're going to get shot.
No, let Knight answer. Go ahead, Knight. Please go ahead, Knight.
They'll definitely have an opportunity to face actual violence if they go to those black communities and set up booths and ask about violence.
Okay.
I told you.
Okay.
Is that because those people are uncivilized and need some domestic training, or what? Sir, would you like to comment?
No, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Listen. The most violent human beings on this planet look like you, sir.
We're the best at concentrated, organized violence.
You're the best at causing complete destruction.
You're damn right. When it comes to organized violence, we are the best. Don't forget it.
I will be quiet.
Righteous, are you still there, buddy?
Yeah.
I don't see how we get off topic. It's a
look. It wasn't. Look, I'm sorry, but it wasn't until Knight came up. Honestly, we were having a great conversation, honestly, and then Knight came up, and he derailed it. I mean, honestly.
Knight, wouldn't you think it would be better to address these problems in actual environments that represent the population or the demographic of the people with the question are about? Why go to a campus with smart, intelligent kids like Morehouse and ask them about black degenerate culture when they don't even come from that? That's what I was saying. That's why I agree with Dr. Rashard Ritchie for the first time in human history. I think that he has a point with that. He didn't even say it the way that I said it, but to me, most of those kids come from upper middle class environments. So most of those kids are legacy students. Yeah, the little ghetto HBCUs like Bethune-Cookman College. Yeah, you get that. But Morehouse, a lot of those kids come from good environments. Those kids didn't grow up and have that same Black experience. So asking them about gun violence doesn't compute to them. That's why I would say I don't think it's a good thing for them to go to these campuses and ask those questions. Go ahead, Knight. Go ahead.
So I agree with you. They need to go. If they're really serious about what they're saying, they need to go where the degenerates are and ask the degenerates the real questions.
Thank you. That's all I was saying. That's all I was talking about. Go ahead, guys.
And CT, if I could
HBCUs back up the people in the hood that act up, though, that's who intellectually supports them.
Okay.
I was trying.
Oh, guys, please. Okay, so Alvarin C said something good. Alvarin C, I'm not disagreeing with you, but can you give us a fact or a facts to substantiate your claim?
Oh, sure. That's very easy. So the people that do act like trash in the inner cities and in the hood, the intellectual, the quote intellectuals, because college doesn't mean shit now. You say it daily.
Yeah, it's pretty
so these quote intellectuals at school, they're going to, if there's a shooting or a son man, murders someone that day or does any kind of, just horrible behavior, it's going to be, the excuse, it's because of redlining. You know what I mean? He's going to have what he believes to be the intellectual ammunition to justify such behavior. So, and besides the people in the hood, CT, the majority of them, you wouldn't even have an actual conversation with. Most of them don't even understand English really or can read and write. So the college, unfortunately, is going to have to be where we link up and save our Black brothers and sisters.
He asked for a fact.
CT, if I could, seeing as I'm a bona fide, grew up in the hood, down the street from Larry Hoover, throwing up them pitchforks, you dig, person, of air and sea, how could you even fix your mouth to say how you could not have a conversation with someone that came up in the ghetto, pinky finger up, mind you, when I'm one of those individuals, darling. Do tell.
Leroy, you've already given your like professional.
No, my name is not Leroy. You can read properly.
Either way, Leroy, it's not going to.
No, Aaron C. It's Leonard.
Sure. So I'll just use the city that I'm from, that I grew up closest to as an example, Baltimore. Okay. If you go there, the majority of those people roaming those streets, the majority of them do not actually read and write and speak English. You can't talk to those people. So what are you talking about?
Okay. Of Aaron C., close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Make your point, sir. You're not cooking.
That is my point. Close only. You said you grew up. Hold on, if I may. You said the city you grew up close to, Baltimore.
You can pick any city. Pick any city.
Go ahead.
St. Louis, Detroit, Baltimore.
Run it.
Now you name it.
Aversi, the Catholic Church sent missionaries throughout the planet centuries ago. They went to the most uncivilized environments. Could you agree? Could you agree that other groups of people did that? They went to the most uncivilized environments, right?
For the most uncivilized groups, they had to conquer instead of friendly.
So in my opinion, right? Going to like a Morehouse, right? You're probably going to run across a lot of Blacks like me, right? The whole body politic, the whole campus isn't like
you're the Blacks we want.
But what I'm saying is that you're going to run across Blacks like me. You're going to run across at homecomings, old homecomings. You're going to run across older Blacks that are well established into some career, or whatever. The reason why I was saying that it's not a good idea because you get a lot of Blacks that find that offensive to ask them a question that has nothing to do with their reality. That's why I was saying they might get stomped out because it's offensive. It's offensive. Not to say that they should get stomped out. Nobody.
Can't they talk about stuff other than Black crime? Isn't that just one of the?
Okay, what other? Okay, how about this? If TPUSA goes there, what else would they talk about?
Oh, they can talk about how the rainbow agenda is harming the population. They can talk about, just many corrupt things that the government does. It doesn't have to be focused around Black crime.
And
They
there's
could talk about Democrat. They could talk about Democrat policies for the economy.
Yeah, they talk about all that
and,
shit.
and how free market capitalism is so much better.
Focus on what Aaron C is saying. The rainbow is such a minority group. I don't know why it's such a.
It's not though, Knight. It's 1 out of 5 Gen Z identify as 1 out of 5, 20% of the entire. This is millions and millions of Gen Z identify with the rainbow agenda because of propaganda.
Well,
wait. Let's respect of Aaron C. He's saying 20%. I didn't know the numbers were like that. So is that why you're up here shirtless with a black man talking about the rainbow this way?
I thought we were gonna.
Why do you keep bringing this up?
Funny. That's
like
wow. That was wow.
Wow,
Nate, you're so thoughtful.
You're coming out today.
You really cooked me, man.
Must be the money.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Must be the money.
Over with the $5 super chat. HBCU students have nothing to do with crime in the black community, so there's nothing to talk about. Yeah, that's what I keep arguing here.
There is though.
See, let me just say this, CT. I think
people.
Thank you so much.
my bad.
Robert.
Am I speaking?
Go ahead.
No, I think where the disconnect is that you're using when you was going to college. It's a totally different generation now. This is why I keep saying the majority of these the black kids in these HBCUs now come from the hood.
We don't know that either.
Or
But
they have
Must be the money. People I never knew. People I never thought I could never.
Thank you so much, Conservative Supreme. He says, bye, Leonard, you old bag. I'll bring you back in 5 minutes, Leonard. Salute to you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Conservative Supreme. I really appreciate you, buddy. What facts do you have to substantiate your claim?
I'm going to break it
Okay,
down.
Michael Boston says Knightish needs to prove he can walk. Oh God! Send Knightish. How much they got to send over so that you can prove that you can walk?
Whatever you want. Tell them a number. And
All right, $1
right now. Tell them to send what's a good number for you, K.
Michael Boston, if you cash app 25. And I confirm it. Knight will have to stand up. Okay, how about that?
I will get up and pump thrust the camera for this queer man that's talking about me walking. We got one that's bare chested to the left of me, and we got one in the chat. So yes, for $25, I'll get up and hip thrust the camera.
It's funny that you call someone else a queer, but you're the one you're the only person pointing out the shirtless man.
Hey, I know all you can see is my face. Like your imagination is running wild. You are so gay, dude. You are so gay.
Please, Aversi, do you
mind that you out of
control? Go ahead, guys.
I would love to prove his point, but I'll wait till everybody finish talking.
Oh yeah. So what stats do you have to substantiate that most HBCUs?
So I'm going off. So we have to also remember that a lot of these.
My fault, big dog. Give me one second. Speak Radio with a $10 super chat. Bring Leonard back. He's hilarious, and you guys know the world isn't just black and white. Oh, that is true.
Oh no, I don't know what it is. To me, it's
Thank you so much, Speak Radio.
Well, damn.
Look at that fat mother.
Over with the $5 super chat. He says 13th and 55th. What kind of fraction is this? 13th, 55th black people were charged with exoneration. 29 out of 77 of white crime with conviction. Guys, get the likes up. Thank you so much, Cobra. Salute to you. Go ahead.
Okay, now check this out. The highest percentage of hot pockets that there have ever been in the United States overall is 2%. So where does of Aaron C get 20%? Or is he just may I finish the whole question?
This isn't exactly per capita, but it's
may I finish the whole question? See.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I like this little black accent.
Yeah, and when you raised your arm up, I saw like the top was one color and the other one was, you're colored.
Oh, I'm burnt like shit. Yeah, I'm a colored man too. Yeah.
Sunburn.
Yeah, I know you're colored. You're two-tone.
So what's your question? You gremlin ass looking
my
nigga.
question, you did. My question is: are you
Yeah.
talking about 20% of the Gen Z?
Gen
people?
Z, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I bet
That's
he's
what I was
It's a
asking.
per
See how-
capita thing, so I understand if you
no,
don't get
no
it.
per capita. I asked you a simple question, and you, my colored brother,
Yeah. Emotional.
yeah.
Inside that source.
I answered that joint. It's Gen Z.
Yeah.
All right,
Inside that
it's the
source.
voice guy.
Yeah, no.
He's being so
Calm
sensitive.
down. Calm down.
Barack Obama, what say you, sir, about the actual topic, sir? What say you about the topic, Barack Obama? Go ahead. Barack Obama, go ahead.
And that's a Baco drama.
Go ahead, Barack Obama.
Said my name wrong.
Barack O'Drama.
Yeah, no, I'm just listening, man. I think that everybody has their own opinion, and if they do go up to the schools, I don't think they should be physically attacking them. If they,
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Well, you know they're going to. You know, Sun people. Come on, Barack O'Drama. You know they finna get violent. You know how. You weren't born yesterday, were you?
You're not gonna do nothing.
everybody's not violent. You got people in the world that can have a intelligent conversation.
Yeah, not everybody. Just the majority of Sunmen. I know.
The majority of who you saying? Black folks?
They will feel they will feel like they have the right to get physical if they disagree. Your people do not understand freedom of speech. It's strictly a European concept. Black folks don't understand it at all. They think if you say certain things and it triggers them, that they're allowed to physically get violent and hurt you. They don't understand freedom of speech at all. And at HBCUs, they sure as hell don't.
Hang tight for me, guys. Hang tight. Republic Room with the $15 PayPal. Now you only need $10 more for Nightish to walk. This is Republic Room. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Guys, give it
Must be the money. Must be the money. Got to be. 'Cause I got first one to be my friend. Must be the money.
Thank you so much. And I got a super chat too to read. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. The book of RLM with the $5 super chat. To keep of Aaron C shirtless. You have a big fan in the chat of Aaron C. There you have it.
The queen.
Go ahead, Barack Obama. Go ahead.
Let's keep the queen shirtless.
I thought I was gay though. I'm up here pulling hose, but I thought I was gay, Night.
The topic, sir. The topic. Barack Obama, go ahead.
Yeah, he's wrong about that. I mean, Charlie Kirk, rest in peace to him and his family. He spit that same rhetoric, and his own people killed him. So you have
No, wait, you're so stupid.
He was on that roof. He was on that roof.
Let him finish his point.
Yeah, you seem
Barack
like
Obama,
you the one off the air, off the whack, whatever your name is. You seem to be the one that has the violent streak. When you disagree with people, you call them out their name. I came in here totally respectful, totally.
That's not violent.
Huh? What'd you say?
Calling somebody out day name is not violence.
I know. I
It's
said
okay.
that's disrespectful. I said that's when that means you lack a sense of intelligence that you have to come out your face and talk like
Right, I'm so dumb. All right.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying.
up there and see, I'm a big fan of yours, dude. You seem really cool. Chill. I'm a white guy too, bro.
You have to.
Thanks.
Are you a free person of
Hold on.
RNC? Is Up RNC a free person? I want to have a little one-on-one with my fellow white man over here.
Hey, shout out to that caveman. Shout out to the caveman in love with the bare chest.
Guys, please, man, please, just let them talk. Go ahead.
Are you a free person of RNC?
No, I wouldn't say.
You gotta think about it, right? Yeah, you're probably a slave.
Yeah, 30% income tax. Well, 22% now. Yeah, I'd say probably not. Yeah.
You're a slave.
I have to finance HBCUs in Israel. Yeah, I'd say.
So why would anyone want to listen to a slave? And why are you so arrogant if you're a slave?
I'm just arrogant because I'm just confident in my knowledge, especially the topics discussed on this channel.
You're a slave. You're a slave. Why do you have that voice right now? You're a slave, which means you're stupid.
We're all slaves. We all pay income tax. We're all. I don't get it.
You're a slave, so you're weak. Why would anyone want to listen to a weak, stupid person?
But we're all slaves, even you and
We're
everyone
all
else.
slaves. Am I a slave? I'm a slave. What makes me a slave?
Yeah, you pay income tax if you earn income. You pay property tax.
Yeah. Is that true?
Yeah, you finance Israel and HBCUs just like I would have to if you live in the United States.
Shirt on. Can you go put a shirt on real quick?
Is that the best you got? You just saw me.
You're a slave, though. Why would I want to look at a shirtless slave? You already admitted you're a dumb slave.
We're all slaves. What's your point? How are you not a slave and I am? Is what I'm curious about.
So I stand.
I'm more free than you. You already know I'm in better physical shape than you. I could do more outside than you. You know I'm more free there. Financially, I could be better off than you.
You admitted you're a slave. You admitted it, dummy.
We're all slaves, metaphorically speaking.
I'm not a slave.
So off the air, if we all
really, you don't pay tax at all. So you don't make shit. So you're homeless. Homeless bum with a beard.
But you're a slave. What does it matter if you're a dumb slave?
What point are you making? Can you get to the
dumb
point?
Slave out of your point.
Okay, I'm a dumb slave.
Okay,
Moving
so
on.
What's your point? You shouldn't open your mouth then, and you should just listen.
Oh, really? I shouldn't talk at all. I shouldn't have an
yeah,
opinion.
Why would people listen to a dumb slave?
Get somewhere with your point.
No. Seriously, you admitted you're a dumb slave.
Okay, guys, I'm a dumb slave.
What respect do you
I'm
have
still
in
up here
any
to cook
venue?
just like everybody else.
Why would you have any respect in any venue?
Why not?
Because you're a dumb slave.
But you're a slave too. You're my equal.
No, I'm not, stupid.
You're my equal. You're not my superior.
I stand on business. You don't stand on business. I stand on business 10 toes.
No, you just like a dumb hood nigga now.
You don't know anything about me. You're trying to instigate people like Charlie Kirk. You're just a fucking dumbass, dude. You're just trying to instigate people. You're just trying to use certain lingo like, oh, I'm so smart. I'm like Charlie Kirk. I could come at black people and fucking try to incite them. But it's fucking, you're an arrogant fucking prick.
I don't incite anybody. Speaking facts, if that's insightful, then so be it. You know, I mean, that's how it is.
Okay,
you know?
okay. Did you do the COVID?
You have to stop.
Did you do all the COVID stuff?
Easy. I don't know YouTube. It doesn't. I don't know about YouTube.
Yeah, stop this white on white crime.
Yeah, what a weirdo.
No, yeah. Watch the C19. Yeah,
that's one weird. That's one weird dude.
Over these last few years, did you submit compliance?
Okay, well,
everything. Did you go along?
Let's keep this white on white crime going. Let's keep it going.
How did you stand up? How did you stand on business over the last few years?
Well, I was in SoCal, so the lockdown and the restrictions were pretty severe. Being in the San Diego,
you followed everything. You followed all the recommendations. You trusted the science.
No, I used to go into Whole Foods without a mask, and the foreign security guard would think it's okay to put hands on people. I got into it with him. Just so you know, I got out of the United States military. The primary reason I got out of the United States military.
Hold on, let me just read the super chat real quick. Hold on, I want you guys to continue. Republican with the $5 super chat of Aaron C. Be not dismayed by the white liberal who shall come your way with his condescending protectionism of the blacks. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I'm going to bring everybody back. I want everybody to stay on mute. If you unmute yourself while these two whites are going after it, I'm going to have to charge you a $5 mute fee. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah. So here's the thing. But before we do get into it, though, you do seem like you're just kind of striking me as like some kind of like, I don't know, Gen X, like libtard. Like, I mean, your people are just played out. I have a feeling from this point forward, you're not going to say anything about
Cool, bro.
Well, okay, but let me answer you though about the 2020 situation. So the main reason I got the U.S. military was because of the jabs. There's no way I could stay in the military for life. Primarily because of the jabs. I have two doctors in my family that told me, of Aaron C, don't ever take a jab as long as you live. So yeah,
you did or didn't?
What would make someone like you think that someone like me? I even did activism for 4 years when I got
out of the didn't take that
military. Didn't, dumbass. Open your ears. So when I got out of the military, I did right-wing activism for 4 years, and you're
such an arrogant prick, dude. Don't you?
Yeah, why not? I'm knowledgeable.
I mean, you're purposefully an arrogant.
You're a homeless guy with a beard. You're trying to come with. Listen, sir. When the conversation started between you and I, you try to say that because I metaphorically claimed I'm a slave.
You admitted you're a slave.
But you are too, you stupid ass man.
No, I'm not. What makes me a slave? What makes me a slave?
Because you are subject to the same taxation.
Name one thing. No, I'm not.
As me.
I don't participate in that.
Oh, you're a boat. So you're a Rothschild now. Okay, but listen. So as far as the 2020 situation, listen, sir. Here's your problem. Instead of you taking your time and getting to know some shit, you just come up with a bunch of stupid shit. I literally went to anti-lockdown protests all over Southern California during the 2020 situation.
You sound gay, right? You know you're gay, right?
So I did all that, but you probably didn't do shit. You didn't do shit, but you're accusing me like I'm the what's the word? What's the term?
You're an effeminate, arrogant prick.
What would make you think I took the jab? What would possibly make you think that, you stupid raggedy ass man with that dusty ass beard? What would make you think that?
Got him. So you wanted to come up here and play and incite people here to rage bait, huh? But it's happening to you right now, ain't it?
This is, sir, I'm built for this. Welcome to CT Law. Like, what?
You're built for this to be like Charlie Kirk, right?
I'm ready for the next volley. And what's your problem with Charlie Kirk? Why you keep mentioning that man's name?
Because you want to be like him, the way you talking. The way you trying to
Radio with the $5 super chat. I can't stand wiggers like of Aaron C. Typical. My best friend is black ass. Guys, go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Anyway, what would make
Let
you
me talk.
think?
You're talking way too much. Can you?
I'm way more right wing than Charlie Kirk.
Let me ask you a few questions, brother.
What makes you think I worship
No. I know your little strategy, bitch. Like, you're not going to get famous from this, okay? You're not going to turn into Charlie Kirk. You're not going to go down that path that he went on, stupid.
Go ahead, Dusty.
Do you drive around? Do you submit, comply, and obey in your life? Do you submit, comply, and obey?
Submit. Let's see. I guess I do submit my tax payments. I guess I do comply with law enforcement if pulled over.
Why?
Why? Well, because if you don't follow the law, you either get shot or thrown in a cage. You stupid caveman.
So if you get thrown in a cage, so if you stood on business and got thrown in a cage, wouldn't that be like a freedom fighter, political prisoner type thing?
Oh, I should stand on business like George Floyd, be difficult, and get a knee on my neck.
So that's when you bitch out and become a slave, is because you don't want to get hurt violently.
Sir, okay, listen, I have no idea. Listen, to me, your thought process currently at this point in time, sir, is 1,000% incoherent. I don't understand anything you're talking about.
You're a slave who submit, complies, and obeys.
Sir, I'll try this again. I did right-wing activism.
Okay, so you're going to try to blather on. Let me ask you a few questions. Let's have a back and forth, stupid.
You just, dude. I'm trying to explain to myself. You're talking to me. I'm like, I'm this piss ant nothing, and it doesn't make any sense.
You're an effeminate weakling, and you're trying to mask it. We get it, bro.
You're just
gay behind the scenes. Like, it's cool, bro. Whatever.
You're just like night and out, just saying stupid shit.
Do you, boo? Okay.
Good.
So check it out. So you submit, comply, and obey.
So
you get pulled over, rather than going to jail, because you say the right thing would be to go to jail, but you don't want to go to jail because that would be difficult, right?
I'd stand up for my rights if I was in the right. If I was in the right, I'm gonna flex my constitutional rights.
And you're gonna be willing to go to jail, right?
Well, yeah, because if I go to jail for a wrongful arrest, I can sue on average for about, that's like an 80 grand settlement. Yeah,
then why did you just say when you get pulled over, you're going to submit, comply, and obey to avoid going to jail?
I'm going to flex my constitutional rights. That cop's going to follow the law.
You've never done that. You've never flexed.
I'm going to follow the law on my end.
You've never been willing to go to jail. So what are you even talking about?
I haven't been arrested 4 times.
Have you ever been pulled over?
You're a fucking
and gone to jail.
Like, you're just
these were your words, stupid. What
an idiot, dude! What an absolute piece of shit.
Homeless man with a beard, and you're not willing to go to jail.
Stupid fuck.
Try to blather on. Over.
Thank you so much, Lawrence, with the Brian Obama. Would you date a Aaron C? Oh, come on.
This shirtless little twink, I'd probably blow his back out. Why not?
So you said, dude, he's a liberal. He's probably gay for real.
He's like a girl, though. Look at him.
But listen, so you asked if I've ever been arrested before. I've been arrested 4 times. Well, I mean, it was 3 different charges. Once for a warrant.
Dude looks like the dude from The Big Lebowski. What a mess.
But not as chill.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ryan. Salute to you, man. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
So, sir, listen. So again,
try to blather on, try to dominate. Don't let me ask you questions and keep figuring out that you're a slave.
You're racing at 1,000 miles an hour. You asked me if I've ever been arrested. I've been arrested.
Go ahead, tell me about it. Tell me about
it. Sure. So when I was younger, first charge was a concealed deadly weapon. There was a handgun that was in my glove box.
I don't care.
Mama Carol, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. If you live in society, you follow the rules.
Have you ever been arrested for standing on business and not submitting, complying, and obeying?
Standing on what business? I mean, what do you mean?
You're the one that says I'll exercise my constitutional rights and I'll go to jail wrongfully. Well, give me that scenario where that would happen. You said you did.
Sure. So the main thing that comes to mind would probably be like some of the protests I've been to. Almost immediately, they try to break it up and make you disperse and say it's an unlawful gathering, even though damn well it is a lawful gathering. So, I would stay around, linger, that kind of thing. And then, of course, so there's been times where me and many others have refused to leave or to back down.
Have you been by yourself and going to jail for standing on business?
Could you define standing on business really? I mean,
You're just saying that's what you're saying you did in that situation. You were with all these other people and you guys did not want to submit, comply, and obey, so you were willing to go to jail. Have you ever done that when you were by yourself?
Well, I've never really been put in that scenario. Let's say like
exact scenario, any scenario where you don't have to submit, comply, and obey, and you could stand up for yourself.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it would have to be a violation of my constitutional rights. Like, let's say a cop knocks on my door and says, "You need to hand me your firearms" or something like that, and it's unconstitutional. That would be the time to stand on business because you're constitutionally backed, right?
So, when's the last time you got pulled over?
I live in a really, really nice all-white country town in Utah now. It's not that much.
If you got pulled over, would you submit, comply, and obey?
Well, I've been pulled over quite a few times in the last couple of years, but I got that veteran on my license, and I think that's why all these
submit,
cowboys
comply, and obey. You don't stand on business when you get pulled over. You submit, comply, and obey because out of fear to go to jail or out of fear to get that boot on your neck, like you were saying.
Sure, all I get is they just give me a warning and let me go. I haven't gotten any.
You submit, comply, and obey. After you
so when you get pulled over, you just dump the 9mm on them and show them who's boss. Is that what you do, Mr. Outlaw, Mr. Johnny Badass?
Well, that's my demeanor. That's what you're coming across.
Okay, so you're on the sovereign citizen shit. It sounds like.
Oh, now you're gonna bring up those derogatory.
I'm just axing.
Axing.
I mean, that's what it seems like.
It's a fucking clown, dude. Slave, admitted slave.
I'm just a normal person, just like anyone else. I'm pragmatic. I know when to stand up for myself, when not to. That's all. I mean,
know when to put a shirt on, when not to.
God damn, dude! I woke up late and the brother said,
and I just can't grab it. And yeah, I know you're just inciting everyone, dude. You're just so smart, and you're just gonna be like Charlie Kirk in a few days, bro. You're gonna have the audience. You're gonna be going around the colleges, bro, doing this little rap. It's gonna totally work out, bro.
Why do you think I worship like Charlie Kirk is not? He's like center right.
It's like so good that he died, dude. Now you could replace him with your little rap, your little game.
But I'm way more extreme and right wing. He was the enemies of the people I support. I'm way more in tune with Fuentes and Myron Gaines than I would be Charlie Kirk. I mean, you're really lost.
Hang tight.
Must be the Monday, the Monday. Must be the Monday, must be, 'cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday, people I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday. I've got so much blame. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday. 26 with all this wealth. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday that funds my lifestyle. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday. The party's at my place.
Thank you so much, man, for the guys, everybody in the chat, give it up to Ryan. He's been extending the show, man, the last couple of weeks now, man. Thank you so much, Ryan. I really appreciate you, man. Salute to you, man. Guys, give Ryan a big thumbs up, $ emoji. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate you, buddy. Go ahead, Avarency. Go ahead, Brian. Thank you so much.
Sure. So Brian, what do you mean by coming up here inciting people? How did I incite
That's anybody? A cool sports ball hat there, dude. You like your sports ball? You got a big favorite
I do
team?
not. You made a lot of wrong assumptions.
You're the one wearing the sports ball hat.
I'll explain.
Could you go in bald? Could you go in bald? Take that hat
I'll
off.
explain. I do.
Yeah. That's why you got the hat. Yeah. So keep the hat off. It's sports ball. Don't advertise sports ball. You look stupid.
So here's the thing. when I was in the Navy in 2015, that's when it became like kind of popular for the players to start kneeling. And ever since then,
do you get excited when your team wins, bro? Do you cry ever?
Do you hear what I'm saying or no? You don't hear what I'm saying?
Black men, dude. Look at those NFL players.
You don't hear what I'm saying? You don't hear me right now? Okay, so I do collect hats. I do got about 70 plus hats just that I've collected over the years.
Do you have any shirts?
However,
shirts in there? Do you have any sports ball shirts?
My family sends me a bunch of shit. I told them not
shirts
to.
You got, bro? You got 70 hats. How many shirts?
Sports shirts, probably just like 3 or 4. I tell my family to stop sending me that shit. I swear to God.
Can you grab
but so in 2015, I'll try my best to answer to combat all your bullshit here. So in 2015 is when the players started kneeling, and once they started doing that, I've never been to a game since. I'm actually one of the few people that just, after they did that, I would not give my money and pay hundreds of dollars.
But if they didn't do that, you'd still be all on board.
But I do wear sport team hats. I mean, yes, I do. I play baseball, softball. So
if it wasn't for that black guy kneeling down, you'd be all about it still, watching it.
Probably, yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah, you're a smart guy. Slave, like sports ball, watch other men run around. You pay money for it, buy jerseys.
I don't watch sports ball. Did you just hear what I said? Man, you are one stupid fuck. I just said I haven't been to a game.
Just said if it wasn't for the Neil, you'd be all about it. Dummy.
Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm not going to be watching football. I'm going to probably fishing like I usually do. Church and fishing,
Cool, bro.
probably. You know.
I'm kind of done with this guy. He's like,
All right.
dumb.
You're not even saying anything.
That was
Who
good.
is this guy? CT, is this like your secret weapon or something? Who's this caveman? What an idiot. You haven't said anything. You hopped up here and didn't say a goddamn thing. You didn't say shit. And you're over here calling me gay, but you support the gays. You're like a libtard type. You support the gays.
Everybody
I don't understand it. I don't understand. So what's wrong with being gay now? When you worship the gays? I don't understand it. CT, before you go, what did he come up here for? Just to spaz out off of a couple Miller Lights? Like what are you after, bro? You haven't cooked anybody. You're a total FAG. You haven't proved shit. Just look at the chat. I mean, dude, you're not shit. You haven't done anything. What did you come up here for? And why do you oppose me so much? What is it about me you dislike or you oppose so damn much?
Arrogant, and you're a slave. I don't like arrogant.
Why do you say I'm arrogant? Okay, why am I arrogant? Because I stated what?
You want him to be your friend?
Because I said, why am I arrogant? Because I said what?
Do you want him to be your friend?
Yeah. Do you want me to be your friend? Is that what he's saying?
I'm just asking you a clear question. If you can't answer in your own playtime, I get it. I'll ask again. Why are you saying I'm arrogant in XYZ? Why?
You hurt like you want him to be your friend.
Nothing? Crickets? What a silly bastard. You're just going to smoke your J.
Wait, let me ask you. Is your presentment here of an arrogant? Are you presenting as an arrogant prick?
Oh, I thought you were saying of an Aryan. I was like, hell yeah. Am I presenting myself as arrogant? But that's everybody on this panel. I mean, what's your point?
You're presenting yourself as an arrogant prick. Why
and you're not? You're not? You're a humble fucking, really? You're a humble fucking hobo? Really?
An arrogant prick.
Look at that fucking hobo, dude. Drinking plastic water. See, you're a slave. You're drinking, there's fucking, there's chemicals in that shit.
It's Michael.
There's EPA in that plastic water.
Yeah.
Look at it. You got to roll with glass. See, I'm already above you, man. You bitch ass nigga.
That's right.
Niggas.
Out to the shirtless man that came up here to talk amongst us beautiful black.
That was N-bomb FRC.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ninjas just ain't got it. But sir, listen.
Whoa, he calling a white man a ninja? That's wild.
Why would you? Yeah, we're ninjas too. But again, why are you saying I'm so arrogant? Because I stated, what was it in particular that I said?
Self-admitted. You're self-admitted. Your presentment is purposefully arrogant.
Yes. You
Admitted
shouldn't
that
be concerned about a
Yeah, but arrogant, confident. I mean, these are synonymous terms. I mean,
a man that don't want to be your friend.
like my ex-bitch says I'm an arrogant asshole too, but she's gonna suck my dick later.
Purpose. You're trying to do like you know how Charlie Kirk said things that would incite black people. Don't you do the same things on purpose?
What did he say to incite black people?
The Big Lebowski just
The same
doesn't
type of
like
rhetoric
it.
you have. Blacks are super violent. All these little buzzwords to like fucking don't you do?
Oh, the truth. Oh yeah, the truth. Oh, the truth. The truth is insightful. Yeah.
I have a buzzword.
No, go ahead.
I have a buzzword.
The truth is insightful.
If I may, I have a buzzword. Now, you all are listening to an anchor cranker. He was in the Navy. He didn't wear hats like this. He wasn't boots on ground. He wasn't boots on ground in a combat zone.
Look at his retard.
He got veteran plates.
I wasn't in a combat zone. Yeah, I was.
Anchor cranker. You are an anchor cranker. This is what you do.
You're an ugly, grumbling ass nigga who has no idea what he's talking
about. You crank anchors. You crank anchors. That's what you do.
I was aviation.
Yeah, an anchor cranker.
I know that you're a dumb little monkey.
You weren't boots on ground. You were not boots on ground in a combat zone.
I was aviation, sir.
Can I ask Brian a question?
You were not boots on ground.
You're an ugly gremlin.
Guys, calm it down.
You're an ugly gremlin.
Calm it down.
Oh, wow, I'm so impressed. Look at that blue.
Of Aaron C. Calm it down. Give me just a sec. Brian, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
All right. So you said we shouldn't listen to of Aaron C because he's a dumb slave, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then by that logic, white people shouldn't have ever listened to black people because they were dumb slaves, right?
Do it.
Talking about 400 years ago.
That doesn't matter, sir. I'm using your logic.
Cranker.
I don't know. I don't
Shouldn't
know
listen
the
to dumb
mainstream
slaves, right?
narrative about history, bro. I don't
Shouldn't
know
listen
the
to dumb slaves, right? That's your logic.
If someone agrees to be a slave, that's a bad thing, dude.
But you're one too, though.
If you
Well,
agree to be a slave, that's bad, dude. You should.
When the traffic light
what does
is
it
red,
matter?
you have to stop too.
What does it matter if they agree to it or not? Did the majority of slaves ever agree to be slaves? They were still dumb slaves.
I'm talking to this slave about agreeing to be a slave. I don't know what happened in the past. I don't know about
You're calling me a
mainstream.
slave, but I'm probably more financially free than you, you stupid hobo. You're sleeping in a damn freight train tonight,
See,
man.
he ran away from that one.
Fuck out of here.
Doesn't want to touch that one.
Did you know that in Egypt?
Not touching that one, huh?
Do you know what in Egypt what made them slaves? Just
Sir,
because
your
they paid
logic
20%.
was
Yeah,
we shouldn't listen to dumb
no.
slaves.
They pay 20% in taxes. That's what made them slaves. You just admitted to paying 30%.
Wow. Thanks for the knowledge, bro. Yeah, man.
Oh, you're a dumb slave.
Your logic was still we shouldn't listen to dumb slaves.
Righteous if I could, though. This guy, Mr.
Who's
Brian.
a dumb slave we shouldn't be listening to? He's talking about 400 years ago with hypothetical questions.
Real quick, Gimpy with the $5 super chat. Feels like this panel has an average mental age of 11 3/4 years old. Thank you so much, Gimpy.
It's funny Gimpy would say that because he debates the same way. The Jewish tactics are as primitive and as young as you get.
J-ish.
Oh, Jay, it's my bad. Hey, but Brian, let me get to a clear conclusion here, or try to.
Why is this shirtless man so emotional?
Why are people so goddamn? I'll put this higher. Stop checking me out. Damn, I know I'm fine as hell. I know your girl.
You were in the Navy. That's
you know
what
I'm hotter than your ugly ass, Leonard. So don't even go there.
In the Navy, you could vogue. You could vogue in the Navy.
You're supposed to use in the gay bar, bro.
Who y'all?
You in
the Navy, you anchor cranker.
All right, so if I can get the animals to call. So Brian, what is it about
The
you?
animals, nobody made an LGBT
come on,
song
come
about
on,
the
ugly
army.
cousin
I remember the
Leroy.
village people. In the Navy, you can sell the 7 seas in the
He just says
Navy.
stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Navy's while you sleep at night, Leroy.
The Navy is not while I sleep at night.
Yes, it is. It's not because of some one
You know
ranger.
what?
can come
You don't got plates like this on your vehicle. You don't have these plates because when you was in the military, you didn't do a damn thing. You weren't boots on ground like me and the rest of my brethren and sisterin that were boots on ground soldiers that got combat action badges that have like Purple Hearts because they were wounded in combat. No, you were way off aviation. I'm gonna fly them planes, y'all. I'm gonna tell them where they can launch.
That's what the smart people do. That's what the smart people do. That's what the smart people. Look at that gremlin. Look at that ugly gremlin looking ass nigga.
Yeah.
But anyway, Leroy, I got some news for you, Leroy. I got some news for
How much is your property taxes again?
I want to keep this on public. Please watch the M-bomb. Gimpy with the $5 super chat. Buddy, I'm not debating. I'm pointing out how childish all of you toasters are. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Toasters. Is that like slang for not like anyway, that's weird. But Leonard, so Leonard, I actually am qualified as a disabled vet. I would never put that on my license plate. I would never want to pull up to some bitches. I would never pull up to the scene with a handicap logo on my tag.
You can't. You can't. You are an anchor cranker.
I just told you I'm also considered a disabled vet. What are you talking about?
Exactly. You are an anchor cranker. You got a ribbon rack that lacks.
He's just saying stupid shit. I don't get it.
I'm not
yes, I joined the Navy. I got a higher ASVAB score than you.
I can pull my jacket out. I can pull my jacket out, put it on, and show you what a real man ribbon rack looks like.
Go ahead. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
We're gonna do this thing.
He's talking big shit. I want to see it up close. Put him up close, CT. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got.
I'll bring him back.
Can I say something real quick, man? I just want to salute everybody on the panel.
Put a jacket on for sure.
Go ahead, big dog.
Let me button it up right quick.
I just want to salute everybody on the panel. I hope you have a blessed day.
Let's do this here.
What the hell?
Let's see those ribbons close up. Let's see what we got. He says he's got Medal of Honor, Silver Stars, Purple Hearts. Let's see it, Leonard. You talk big shit.
There you go. Yeah, look at that.
Yep, stay still.
How many ribbons you got? You know that's a combat action badge on the top, that pretty silver thing.
Sure. Where's the Purple Heart? The Silver Star?
What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? What it look like?
I got something you don't have though. Do you want to see what I have that you don't have?
A pussy.
You want to see? You
Whoa!
does the chat want to see what I have the heat on? I'll show you.
I didn't know this was a woman.
It's military memorabilia.
That was a
It's
woman.
military memorabilia. I'll go get mine real quick.
apologize, Queen.
I'll go get mine.
I go get mine.
I'll get mine. Give me a second.
I thought
Go
you
get
were
mine.
saying- I didn't know.
You
what
can
was
take your naked ass somewhere else.
Hey, Cap, real quick. This Dante Berry, he's been patiently waiting. And then let's get
Hey,
Barack
I just
in.
wanted to salute everybody and tell y'all have a blessed day. Man, I'm finna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to you, CT, man. Hey,
Thank you so much. Peace.
yes, sir.
Dante, what's up, man?
Yes.
Where did he go? Okay, he dropped off. Barack Obama, you there, buddy?
drama.
Oh no, he's here. Dante, go ahead.
drama. Oh, drama.
Yeah. So the question was, do we think that Blexit and Turning Point should be going to HBCUs?
Yeah.
Okay. I think they can. I don't think it's a good idea. I think they would be going there for provocation. I don't think they're going there for anything productive, because
Yeah.
why would they?
That's
What's
what
this,
it is.
Leonard?
As you guys
What's
said,
this?
as you said earlier,
What's that, Leonard?
Hold on,
the
actually,
people-
hold on.
as you said earlier, the people in college are not murdering people. They're not doing any of that stuff. No
Yeah.
point in doing. There's no point in going to them.
Yeah.
And people in, he said that one of the guys said people in the hood can't speak English and they can't. There's no source to cite that. Anybody
The
that's
source
ever
is
been in
myself.
any-
I can go to the hood anytime I want, and I can see people that are illiterate that can't speak and that are retarded
Okay,
as shit.
so
Yeah,
how
so-
would you know that they can't speak? How would
How would I know they
Did you-
can't speak?
Did you try to speak to them and they didn't
Yeah,
understand what you're
you know,
saying?
I love this approach here, CT. This is one of my favorites here. So this man here, he's saying like, how would you know? It's a mystery. Blacks, they're on another planet.
hold on. I
You've
didn't
never
get
seen them before.
You don't have
yeah,
to take
sir.
over. Let me finish my point. Let me finish.
Sure,
my
I'll
point. You're
finish
trying
your
to take
dumbass
over.
point, yeah.
Let him finish.
You've been on for a long time. You can go to any inner city. I live in Houston. I've lived in the so-called hood. I can walk up to them and talk to anybody the same way I'm talking right now, and they understand everything I'm saying. And we can have full-blown conversations. We can have full-blown debates, and everybody understands my English. I don't have to change how I talk for them to be able to understand anything that I'm saying.
I'm sure you communicate. Yeah.
So what you're saying is not in reality. Anybody
is, yeah.
on here, anybody
It is
on
because they
here,
can't read
if
and
you
write
go
and
to
speak
somebody-
proper
Bro, let him
English.
Hold
finish,
on,
Avera,
hold on,
see,
hold
Avera,
on.
Avera, let him finish, bro.
If you go to somebody, if you go up to people respectfully and you're talking to them respectfully, and you're not trying to provoke them, anybody will be able to understand you. So what you're saying is not being honest. If y'all want to have a debate and a discussion, let's be real and live in the real world. Don't sit here and try to make people look bad because you don't
If
like
those
black people or
people
whatever.
go in the
case may be.
hood and mention Charlie Kirk talking points, you and I both know how they're going to react. So shut the fuck up,
they
you
will
idiot.
debate. They will debate.
Yeah.
I've talked to people about that type of
Oh,
stuff.
really? Hood niggas like to debate now, huh? Hood niggas.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
I'm trying to keep this
Yeah,
video
see-
in public, bro. Just stop saying
Right,
that.
but here's
sorry,
the
I'm
problem.
sorry.
Here's a problem with that. Okay, why are you so upset? What do black people do to you? Do black people do anything to you? You live in Utah, correct?
Well, I do now, yeah.
Okay, so how are they bothering you right now? Because you're
lost
getting
his
very,
girlfriend.
you're getting.
Sure, I
hold
can
on.
give a really good explanation
Hold on,
to
hold
that.
on. You're
Yeah.
getting very offended right now.
Give
Very
the
offended.
short explanation like you're dead.
I want to give some respect to my guy Leonard Roy.
Hold
Leonard
on,
Roy, I have a high level of respect for you because you got this man to put some clothes on.
Okay,
Let
cool,
me give
but
a shout out.
let me ask. How are
Go ahead and
black
ask, yeah.
people bothering you right
See,
now?
you
in
can't
your-
even speak
in-
English.
in-
Go ahead
in
and
your
ask.
life?
Avera,
It's not
see, let him
ask.
talk, bro. Let him talk,
in
please.
your life, how are black people bothering you? Because I've been nothing but respectful to you, and you've already called me out of my name.
Yep.
So obviously, just me being black and having an opinion is bothering me. What
Yep.
do black people do to you on a daily basis or a monthly basis in Utah that harms you?
Exactly.
Sure, I can answer that. Great question, stupendous question. I'd love to answer that, sir. So
Wow, he sounds like Charlie Kirk, but continue.
Of course, Leroy. But anyway,
Yeah, well, you know, I'm like this. Charlie Kirk couldn't pass the entrance exam to the high school that my son graduated from.
Guys,
White knight.
You want
Your
proof?
son wasn't
You want
smarter than
proof?
Charlie
You
Kirk. if
want
that's what
proof?
you're
You want
implying.
proof? He's a boots
Hey,
on ground
you're helping him
veteran,
deflect.
too. Unlike
helping him
you,
deflect.
he's a boots on ground veteran.
Yeah, you're
too.
helping me deflect.
Unlike you,
Tell the
anchor
grandma to
cranker.
shut up. He's helping me deflect.
Anchor cranker.
I'd like to answer the gentleman's question.
Anchor cranker.
I'm literally wearing the jacket of the Naval Air Crewman,
Hang tight,
right?
Please.
You're
You're
like a
calling me an anchor
jukebox hero.
Guys, Avarian Speak Radio with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Avarian C came home from deployment and found this girl getting stuck.
I don't know what you can say.
Getting stuffed by the BBC. Yikes. Go ahead, Avarian C. Please, man. Go ahead.
All right. So anyway, I don't hate colored people as a whole, but on this channel, sir, we talk about topics that are relevant. And you guys are an ethnic group, about 40 plus million strong, that do live in my country. I have to share a country with you. Therefore, matters that are discussed, and especially in recent decades, how blacks are kind of essentially militarized to hate whitey, etc. And black on white crime is like a million times more severe than vice versa.
My question?
So I have a right to be concerned about certain issues, but do you mean in my daily life does a black person cost me? No, I move far and shit away from blacks.
So they don't bother you at all?
I wouldn't say at all. There's a couple sun people roaming around, but no, it's not like
So you're not bothered. Okay, so what are you so upset about?
Why you keep saying I'm not upset just because I share my.
Can I ask you a question?
Real quick, Avarian C, real quick. I ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
When you were in Independence Hall during the signing of the Constitution, what did you have for lunch that day?
Well, me and Mr. Madison and Mr. Franklin, after we hit a doobie snack and boinked a few black Shaniqua slaves, we came back.
Easy. It was funny at first. Now you're.
Well, then he did the Diddy dance.
Hold on, let Dante finish.
Look at Leonard. Leonard's like a kid, dude. Wow, what a Jesus Christ.
So this is
someone needs a life.
You have people like.
I'm sorry, but your fellow black is interrupting you.
Thank you so much, LG, for the super chat. Go ahead, Dante. Go ahead. Seriously, go ahead.
What makes you think I hate black people? I don't hate black. I love CT to death. He's the man. I don't hate black people.
Okay, that's fine.
I love John Galt. He's the man too. I love Myron Gaines. These are cool ass people.
Cam up and do the ship walk. That's what you Navy people do. The ship walk.
Hold on.
I have a friend that's locked up in a level 5 facility in prison that calls me every Sunday. He's black. I mean, what makes you think I hate black people just because I dropped that real shit? I don't get it.
What I asked is how
Probably
you're
you dropped
bothered
the
by
N-bomb,
black people, what they do to you, and they don't do anything to you. So that's my point.
But we're talking about my nation as a whole, like welfare-wise. You guys use way more than you contribute, stuff like that. You have your Jay Princes who brag about using my tax dollars, right? So, I mean, I would say I'm still affected by it. Yes, I'm still affected by it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cite your sources that black people use more welfare than anyone else. Cite your sources.
It's just common sense. I can go to Vegas right now.
Okay, so you have no source.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You guys can try that shit all day. You can try it. Go ahead.
So you have no source.
The source is myself.
There are 69 million whites on welfare right now. Do the math.
What's per capita mean?
Leonard, do the math.
Leonard,
do the math.
Dude's old as shit.
Go to the Department of CT. Let me give some knowledge to you and the gentleman that's talking. If I may, can I?
What do you have to do, Leonard? Are you going to pull it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I can't pull it up right here because I can tell you where to go. This is what you do. You go. Hold on. Go to the Department of Agriculture, Food and Sustenance. Right. They show you the percentage of whites and blacks on welfare. 30% of the whites in the United States are on welfare. 31% of blacks. Now see that's the reason he can't
handle 30%. No, that's a lie.
30%. Now,
hey, Leonard, do you know why those stats are easy to shit on?
See how he can't handle it now.
Leonard, there's a reason why I don't believe those stats. Do you know why? Because of millions of people identify as white that aren't even white.
Of white America and you'll get a certain number.
Like Nightish?
And you take 31%.
Yeah, exactly. Like Nightish.
13 million.
And there's other people like
I mean,
with a lot of Hispanics.
42 million, and you will get a different number.
About
Why
20
would
to
anyone identify as white who's not white? The only thing you stand to gain is no benefits.
I understand that.
Hold on, guys.
But Powder Dusty.
Oh.
Guys, hang tight. I just found out Diane Keaton just died. Yikes.
What percentage of white Americans on welfare?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let
fuck
Dante
that
talk.
dude.
Let Dante talk, please, guys. He's
Yeah,
down. Let him
respect
talk,
Okay,
please.
Fuck
this
that
is the
dude.
thing.
Fuck
If
Diane.
we're going to, if
Oh
we're going
my
to say
goodness,
something about a people,
it's higher now, CT.
Hold on, guys. Please let Dante talk.
if you're going to
please.
say something about a people, you got to cite your source, because you're saying that you're paying taxes to black people. As
I'm
if,
sorry.
okay, you're saying that your taxes are going to people on welfare, and most of them are black. Well, you don't have a source for that.
Black and
So that-
Hispanic, yeah.
So that's
It's common sense. It's just common sense. I wouldn't even
Yeah,
need a
but
source.
you're
It's just
saying
life
it's common
experience.
sense, but your common sense doesn't make it a fact.
Real
It's common
quick,
sense to
Abstract
you.
Noir with the
CT.
Hold on, guys, please. Abstract Noir, thank you so much, man. It says Avarian C, a hell clown. He's conflicted. Jesus Christ.
Must be the Monday, that's got me rolling this one. Must be the Monday, must be, 'cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday, people I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday. I've got so much blame. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday. 26 without this well, must be.
Marcus with the $2 cash app. Myron Gaines is not black. You wigger. Talking to you, Avarian C. And yes, you are correct. He's an Arab. Go ahead, Dante. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's black
So,
enough. I mean, so if he's not black, but someone like Nightish is,
He's Sudanese. Don't bring up me, sir. I haven't said anything.
that joint not make no sense, yo.
Don't bring up me. I'm
Hey, but can I address Mr. Leroy? Where'd Leonard go?
His name is Leonard.
Where Leroy at? Where his bitch ass go? But anyway, to the gentleman that's addressing me, here's the thing. I didn't just like wake up and start debating like this morning. So I know how this goes.
So
Okay.
you should have your sources. then.
Even if I did bring a source up, even if I did cite a source, I already know what you would try to do to counter. You'd say, oh, that's not a credible source, or oh, that's a right-wing source. So why would I even waste my fucking time? Why would I waste my time to say, oh, that source isn't accurate?
Unprepared.
And there's another reason why. Let me address why I don't care what Leonard was saying. Leonard was saying, oh, if you look at those stats, you'll see that it's more white. Here's the thing with those stats, okay? So 15 to 25% of Mexicans like identify as white. There's tons of people that are identifying as whites,
No sources, though, of course.
particularly in crime stats as well. In a lot of crime stats, they're saying that it'll be a white person when it's really like a Hispanic or Middle Eastern person and shit like that half the time. That's why those government stats, to me, don't mean jack shit. All I have to do is go by real life experience. I've lived amongst pretty much almost every major ethnic group in this country at one point. So that's I can easily just use my life experience to go from there.
So with that being said, why are you gay?
CT, if I can, there's the stats right there. There's
Wow,
the
it's so
source.
funny. Oh, wow.
Why don't we get
There's
Barack
the source
Obama?
right there. It
why don't we
says, may I read it? It says,
Did you just hear what I said, Leonard?
White-
Did you just hear what I said?
Because you're not
about
being quiet.
People that are
It
counted as white.
says
See, you didn't
white
hear anything. You just
Americans,
said,
specifically non-white accounted, non-Hispanic whites. You see that? It says non-Hispanic whites. It says white Americans, specifically non-Hispanic whites, account for approximately 44.6 of adult SNAP recipients and 31.5% of the child recipients.
So
in
even if we
2020.
go with that, Leonard, we still don't.
No. You can't change that, my man.
What's per capita mean?
Per capita
He
means
doesn't even know.
per
A full-grown
100,000.
man.
Per capita
Did the
means
army
one
for
per
years. Doesn't even
100,000.
know.
Per capita
What an
means
idiot.
one per 100,000. This is not per capita. These
They
are
took that from
actual statistics.
That is per capita. What are you talking
now,
about?
if you have
Guys, let's get Barack Obama in. Barack Obama.
Hello?
go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask. I got a question. It's for the far right or off the air. Everybody, this is my question, and I don't want to, because I don't like conflict. I don't like drama. But I just want to say this, even though that's my name. I would like to say, how could we put our heads together to say I'm sick of the shootings like in the ghettos, like Chicago. I'm sick of the school shootings, like in some, like for example, some white towns. And I'm not saying everybody white is like that. How can we put our heads together and say, you know what? I'm sick of what's toxic in America. Well, how can we put our heads together to stop the violence, to stop calling each other out our names, and to fix the American problem? How would you go about that? This is for you off the air because you consider yourself to the right.
I mean, the only way, in my personal opinion, I don't have all the answers, of course, but it would just have to go to straight up strict disciplinary measures. I mean, that's the only way that I could ever see anything like that changing. Listen, either whether white or black, you or I, no hood people that are shooting each other, participating in that kind of behavior, ruining all of our American cities. They're not going to listen to you and I, right? Because if we jump on their case for crime, they're going to come with excuses that were learned in the classroom. Okay, they're going to blame it on slavery.
That was the white man on that roof, sir.
They're going to blame a myriad of other factors other than themselves. It's about self-accountability is what it's about, or community responsibility. And so as far as where to begin, I mean, it would just have to be, just strict disciplinary measures. I mean, that's the only.
Not self-accountability.
That was the white man on that roof, sir. That was a white man on that.
Yeah, but Powder Dusty, that goes like, okay, so I'm supposed to take a trip to the hood and instill a self-accountability into each individual.
Well, you're just supposed to know what the phrases mean that you're talking about. If you want self-accountability and then you impose external accountability.
Well, we're not going to get self-accountability. We already know that, Powder Dusty. It's been like 50, 60 years of seeing them behave.
You go to the hood all the time and no one bothers you.
He might be in the hood.
He's probably in the hood and nobody bothers.
He's holding that camera pointing right up at the ceiling.
I'm in Utah. There's no hoods in Utah.
Whose house are you in? Do they know you're there?
It's mine, but there's no hoods in Utah, sir. You can't name me a single hood. I mean, there's one that's like there's like a couple Pacific Islander hoods like in the Salt Lake area, huh?
Okay, they don't have poor people in YouTube.
There's no hoods in Utah, sir. I have no idea. I mean, if you can point them out to me, I'll go take a trip there and say what's up to my fellow hoods.
You said you have been in hoods and nobody's bothered you, and you've been comfortable there.
I said I was comfortable. I mean, if I had nice stuff, I had to bring it in the house at night so my neighbors could see.
When you were in the hood, black people didn't even bother you there
at all. At all.
What do you mean black people didn't bother? Whoever said that? I said that.
You said that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part, but that's
while living in West Baltimore.
So if
before I joined the United States Navy, listen, for 7 years I lived in different parts of Baltimore, sir. Okay, all of them very.
What did black people do to you to harm you there?
Well, I mean, you just want like example by example?
Wait.
Yeah,
respectfully, I don't know who that is asking the question. The only thing that happened there was his girl got a lot of BBC. Other than that, nobody did nothing to you.
The whole a black dude like
he took the whole thing.
That doesn't really faze me. That doesn't faze me
right now in your basement.
Sir, that doesn't faze us white people who have swirled, dude. That doesn't faze us.
Respectfully, sir.
The longest relationship I've been in was 5 years with a bitch that was like your complexion.
Once she found that BBC, she didn't come back to Kansas.
Right.
Dude,
but seriously,
we've all swirled. I don't know what he's getting at. We've all swirled. So that doesn't hurt me. I lost my hold on. I lost my virginity to a
hold on.
black
I don't want to talk about your virginity. I'm
so the whole swirl thing
about your virginity.
Hold on, this might be significant. He lost his virginity.
Stop. I actually
if I may, I can't understand shit going on this panel.
I'm not chaotic truth. If I may, you being a logical man.
He doesn't like black people and he lost his virginity.
You being a logical man, chaotic truth. Now, if you look at the population of the United States, 58% is all white, non-Hispanic. The population of the United States is 340 million. So 58%.
No, 340 million.
See, if you could mute this dude, because I'm doing the math, okay? And he don't know jack. He's just an agitator. He's upset. Right. Now, 58% of 340 million, I took the 100,000 off to round down, is 100
100,900 what? 197,200,000, something like that there. Okay, now, once you take into consideration rounding down to 45% of white-only non-Hispanic on welfare, that total is 86,400,000 white, non-Hispanic white people. Now, are there 86 million blacks, including all of the Africans and anyone with melanin in their system, hold tight, in the United States? On record, there is not. There's 42 million. So what that says is 42 times 2, you have more white non-Hispanics in the United States of America that are receiving government benefits, SNAP, welfare, EBT, than the entire black population times 2.
Thank you. That broke down that per capita conversation you were having earlier.
No, it didn't. Per capita is how that's. Oh my God, man!
Hang on.
Please. Avarency, you messed up because you were the one who said that black people are on more welfare than anybody else.
Per capita. Per capita.
No, you didn't say per capita in the beginning. That's the problem. I was listening.
Oh, geez.
So per capita, yes, black people are on more welfare than any other race.
Speak Radio for $5 Inner city crime is big money for the prison industrial complex. Don't you silly people know this? Thank you so much, Speak Radio.
Yeah, but Speak Radio, they make it easy for them. I mean, they make it easy for them. They want to go to prison, most of them.
Yeah,
it's a badge of honor.
I want to apologize to Avarency. I'm sorry that guy put that thing to go down to his knee and your girl, and you're uncomfortable sitting in the hospital.
Okay, hey, so
this guy's just like a kid. Dude, I've been with black dudes. I've swirled myself. That's not going to hurt. It doesn't hit like
let Dante go.
Oh, yeah, your girl was hurting for sure.
I was with a mixed girl for 5 years, the longest relationship I've ever been in.
Go ahead, Dante. Go ahead.
Let's get off the BBC thing, okay? So if more whites are on welfare, why would you not take the message to the white community instead of the blacks, since we are costing you less money?
Sure, that's really easy. Sure. So the whites that are on welfare, if you break it down per capita, since we're the majority population in the country, that means that we folks? We pay into taxes the most, right? Right, all you dumb fucking animals? We pay the most taxes, right? So therefore, for the majority, okay, but per capita wise, again, we're not on welfare at the highest rate. You're fat, go to sleep.
With duct tape on it, cheating on your wives and fucking your sisters, goofy.
Okay, Nike. All right, hold on.
That's just what I don't get, CT, about blacks. They're kids. Look, he said, he's old as shit. God. This is his final twilight years, CT. And he's literally like in middle school. The shit he's saying is what you would say in middle school, like, okay, oh, fuck your girl.
Okay,
this guy, this is the best you got, you retarded old Negro. And wait, is that your cream? You staying in the fucking closet? He put you whole ass nigga.
So your explanation.
What did you learn?
So your explanation is
that gym machine behind you and get to work, you old ass hobo, you old wizard looking ass. What the hell? This dude's gonna interrupt. Wait a minute.
Avarency, you're acting no different than the blacks right now. It's aggravating the fuck out of me. It's aggravating the fuck out of me. Act like a white person.
Avarency and Righteous Muffin, both of you guys. Let me ask you this, okay? Avarency,
he's a powerless, weak
God.
For the country.
Avarency and the Muffin guy. So your explanation as to why you do not speak anything to the white community about welfare and SNAP and using government benefits is because white people pay more taxes. Okay, do you believe that? What is it, Righteous Muffin? I believe
he doesn't believe that.
Do you also? Is that your explanation as well?
No,
I have an explanation. It's
they're
very
lying
easy.
to themselves.
Hang tight.
Okay, I'm
I-
asking.
Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. Let me read the super chat. Thank you so much, Speak Radio, guys. Give Speak Radio a big thumbs up, dollar sign emoji. I really appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Per capita, that's all you have, or that's all y'all have. And where is my rent? You musty tether. Per capita sounds like white people making excuses to me. Ask Tina, who's the moderator. She's already, she knows. Just ask her.
Put some respect
She's
on
not responsible, but it's just.
Put some respect on it.
Go ahead, guys. Thank you so much. Speak Radio.
Can I answer the gentleman's question? You're kind of asking like a bunch of. You're asking a bunch of questions.
Came up here shirtless is losing.
Righteous Muffin. What's your explanation as to why you guys don't take that same message to the white community since they get more welfare?
No, well, we should.
Yeah. Okay, you should.
But,
okay,
but
so you disagree with
we,
Aaron C. Okay.
I disagree with
both. Hang on. Both have to be done. Okay. Look, the fact of the matter is like whether you want to think so or not. Okay, and this is not per capita. Overall, for the races, black people are, I believe, a net negative when it comes to taxes. White people are a positive. I mean, so look, that is a fact. So look, there is an argument to be made there that like, yes, and that is the point of it is that our hang on.
It should be
the point of the program is to help people who are down and on the last leg or whatever and need a hand up. But the problem is that the system is being abused.
Their own people.
Yes, I would rather help my people than your people.
86 million whites.
Making
86
night. Y'all don't listen well. Y'all bad listeners. And Leonard is right. You gang goofy.
He's not right. What he's saying is incorrect. It's not correct.
So Dante, I'd like to hear back from you since you're actually trying to have a cordial conversation.
Because he know he can't win. He's too thin to win. Now,
you're not actually making a point.
World of math.
You're calling me skinny, Leonard?
86 million people is 86 million people more than 13 million. Because round up, there's only 13 million.
That's why you enlisted in the army, because your ASVAB score was too low, sir. He couldn't get a good ASVAB score. That's why you went in the army. That's why you couldn't get this flight check.
13 million blacks on welfare total. 13 million total bodies. 13 million. Now you got 86,400,000 white non-Hispanic on welfare.
We pay the most taxes, Leroy. We pay the most taxes. We pay the most taxes.
Look, look, Pinky Tuscadero.
We pay the most taxes, bro.
Pinky Tuscadero. Stop it, please.
So you pay the most taxes. So your excuse is because you pay the most taxes that you're not going to take this same message to your community because
well,
you
I have
pay
a different
more tax.
response, Dante. Can I give my response to you, Dante? I disagree with Righteous. I'll tell you why. Okay. Righteous is saying, "Oh yeah, we should go to them and tell them to man up and get off of what." I disagree. If everyone else is plundering the system, we're already like 20 whatever trillion in debt. If everyone else is plundering the system, if all the blacks and browns and all the other migrants are mooching off the system, then why shouldn't we? So I actually deliver the opposite message
because that's a race to the bottom.
You have to go back.
That's a race. No. Hang on. Of Aaron C. Because I'll tell you why you're wrong. Because that's a race to the bottom. And then at that point, you don't actually care about white people and white excellence. Right. All you care about is exploiting the system.
You can get free shit from the government, Righteous, and still come up. What
exactly.
The GI Bill paid for me to go to school. That was a government welfare program.
Sure, but you served the military. You served.
I didn't serve
the military.
I didn't serve the U.S. people in the military. I can tell you that. That shit ain't have nothing to do with freedom.
But that's not.
That's a deeper conversation.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
There we go. See, he always.
Duwale says, "Drop the old timer limit, Leonard."
Yeah, he's annoying. He doesn't say shit.
Salute to you, Duwale, all the way to Germany, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way, guys. Give it up for Duwale. Thank you so much. Go ahead, guys.
Righteous people can enjoy a program briefly and get the come up like I did. I was a welfare recipient using the GI Bill and all the many benefits that veterans get. So
GI is not, dude. Nothing with the military is welfare. Literally
it's
nothing.
It's welfare. It's no different, Righteous. It's fucking welfare.
It's not. It's not. There's a service.
Yes, it is.
No, you provided a service.
I don't care because you guys say it's not, and it's not.
Hey, let the Powder Dusty get in real quick. Go ahead, the Powder Dusty.
Oh, I was going to say it's an entitlement, but it's not welfare. But I'm pretty sure I have a theory that this guy's poor, and that's why he's, in my experience, racist people.
Which guy's poor?
FRNC.
Oh,
well, let's compare bank accounts. I got my bank account right here. Let's see yours. Let's see it.
I'm going to show. I'm going to pull out my banking.
No, just the amount. Publicly. Just mine's not a lot, but I think I got you beat.
I bet you don't. But here.
Well, let's find it. No. There's no point. I'm not going to. There's no point in bringing something up like bringing that up. Look. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have the showdown. Let's do it. Oh wow!
I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you my account information.
Wow.
But I can grab this. It's sitting on my desk. Why not?
I don't give a shit about silver's worth fucking dog shit.
This is how I know you're poor.
Silver's worth like nothing, dude.
Don't get
emotional. Silver's not worth anything, Powder Dusty. Do you think I don't know that? You think I don't follow gold and silver?
That's worth $4,500.
I'm wearing $3,000 of white gold on my neck, you retard. You think I don't know the value of silver and gold?
You don't have to get emotional.
Oh my God. That's all it is. That's all it is. Sir, you challenged me to
let us see the pictures on your wall.
Why is the roof you're in
my walls
not finished?
Yes, you have an unfinished roof. Your camera's constantly pointed up. If you're supposed to be in that house, it's certainly not furnished.
Sorry, I've had this house since 2022.
About it, and that's why you're blaming.
All right, listen. All right, listen. CT, we've had this before.
Put some clothes back on.
Listen, we've had this before.
Put your clothes
have the showdown.
Let's
do it.
Put your clothes back on.
Hey, can the monkey shut up for a second? Hey, so Powder Dusty.
That's okay. Get back to the topic.
So you challenge me. Listen, I'm telling you that what you're saying right now. Okay, I'm telling you that you are mistaking me big time. Okay, so I'm telling you, let's man up. Let's both have the contest. And when I say show each other our total and our bank accounts, I'm not talking about seeing your name and your bank account number, you stupid idiot. I'm talking about like show me the balance. Let's see your balance. Then we'll look at mine. I'm in my house. No. I'm in my house right now. I'm in my house. Okay. I'll open up my garage. I'll show you what I got with my vehicles.
In the garage now.
We'll compare and contrast. You might have me beat. You might have me beat. Oh, you know what? And then we'll go upstairs.
I don't even know if I'm richer than you.
Listen. Well, then why would you say that?
I'm not saying I'm rich. I'm not saying I'm rich.
Check it out. So then we'll go up to my room. Right now. No, just shut the fuck up for a second. Just shut up, you fucking idiot. Just shut up, bitch. Then I'll go up to my room and I'll show you 18
somebody's house with no shirt on, looking like a fucking tweaker.
I look like more of a tweaker than you.
Yes, you absolutely do.
Right. Hey, guys, Republic Room says Pastor Manning on my way out, please. Working tonight, day 2 of 2. Great conversation, and it's triggering. This is not about the whites think. This is not about what the whites think. Black folks will actually never be honest, only offended. And I will give you the Pastor Manning. Hang tight for me, guys. Hang tight.
We're not going to ever get anywhere until we look into the mind of a black man. He doesn't think correctly. I don't care what he is. He can be a doctor. He can be an astrophysicist. The nigga ain't got no sense. You talk to him. You talk to a black man. He doesn't understand the world. He's never built anything. The most the black people have ever done, they did it here in America under white people's help. When they were in Africa, they didn't do nothing.
All right, sir. So back to it. Sir, you came on here talking big shit, and I accept your challenge. You said, "Oh, you're just poor. That's why you're fucking." I accept your challenge. Let's do it. No. We're not going to get past this. We're not going to listen. Okay. There's no conversation to be had. You said I was poor. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. I'm not rich either. Again, there's a chance you may.
I didn't say I was rich.
But here's the thing. Poor. You challenged me. And I'm willing to take this challenge. So shut the fuck up. Put your money where your mouth is. Let's take this challenge.
I didn't call me rich. You just pan down and show me if you got things on the wall.
Even if I was poor, what the fuck would that have to do with it?
You're a power
Even if I was, how is what I'm saying wrong if I was poor? And you said I would tweak your body like this?
Wait.
See, tweakers look like that, right?
He's about to flat.
Tweakers look like?
He's about to corn.
Oh, shit.
He's a power bottom.
You know damn well if I came around your bitch.
Weird.
Look at that. You know damn well if I came around your bitch, she's mine. You know damn well if I came around your bitch, she's mine. Anyway, let's take a look here. I'll show you a few of my belongings.
You're a power bottom.
Let's show you a few belongings, okay?
Porn star.
This, of course, here is my bass boat. CT and the gang have seen me fishing in it. I go fishing all the time. All right, and then here's going to be one of my rigs here.
Finished?
What's that?
Why isn't your garage finished? Is that your
I
garage?
bought the house new in 2022. You fucking faggot, dude. You think I give a shit? I'm in a garage right now. Who paints their garage? You fucking idiot. You're
Whose
just a
house is
stupid
that?
fuck. Are you Jew?
Whose
Are you a
house is that?
J-Dub, bro? Anyway.
Hang tight. LG, thank you so much, sweetheart, with the $5 super chat. LG says per capita can't be accurate. Not all county states submit data or data. Real question is, why would they release the statistics if it's not accurate? Go ahead, guys. If anybody wants to address that, go ahead.
Where'd he go?
Well, when it comes to crime stats, that's the only thing that I can think of. I don't know what other ones could be inaccurate. I'd have to look into it more. But I know that like the FBI crime data statistics, they come from the localities, local police stations having to send all the data to the FBI and the major cities. This is how Biden was able to say that crime rates have gone down in the major cities, because those cities didn't give the crime data to the FBI because they don't want to show the fact that blacks are committing more crimes, even though we have videos nonstop, days on end. Like we could probably provide a year's worth of videos of blacks robbing and stealing and killing people. But they don't want to give that
Let's have
data.
the showdown, man. You talk
Oh my God, this is such a low IQ. This is such a low IQ.
Well, he's got to admit
debate,
defeat,
man.
Righteous. He's got to admit defeat, man. I mean,
No. Just say who gives a shit. Just say who gives a shit.
Radio says, all of your trinkets come from the military, which is Uncle Sam, you wigger. Talking to him. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's really easy to just say, so what? I'm poor. Who cares? Move on. Address my arguments. That's what I do.
so-
I don't care if you think I'm poor, I'm powerless, whatever. Address my arguments.
That's right, Powdered Dusty.
Okay, so
So you are poor.
Righteous.
Dude, look at that old school. How much is that old school lack worth right there? How much is my Cadillac grown worth?
So what?
How much is that motherfucking Cadillac grown worth? It's worth
Probably
more. It's worth more. What?
Of errancy, you're acting like a low impulse black that you complain about all the
But
time.
that's how you got to be. You got to get in the trenches sometimes with him, my brother.
You don't have to act like that.
Okay, Righteous Muffin. Okay, so you're saying that blacks commit most of the violent crimes, correct?
Yes.
Okay, is there a crime issue?
Super chat. I saw my baby Candace on the thumbnail. No Candace hate. Masomino's a little bit in between.
Nah, she is angelic.
Hey, shout out to my brother T.O.
Do you believe that there's a crime problem in the white community, Righteous Muffin?
No.
Let Righteous Muffin answer, please. Love it.
Yes, but here's the difference.
What crime?
Righteous. Why would you say yes? No, there isn't.
What crime specifically?
Yeah, I'm in an all-white state.
Or-
Righteous. Where's the crime?
Yeah. Okay, but I mean, they do commit crimes. I mean, look, it depends on what you mean by a crime problem. Okay, now if you're talking about like a crime problem like the blacks, then no, there's not. If you're talking about in general, yes, there's a crime problem. We're also the majority of the population, so obviously we should be. Unfortunately, we are committing majority of crimes. But again, that's when the whole per capita thing comes in. You're 13% of the population, yet you're committing over 50% of the violent crimes.
Okay,
so that's why it's more serious. That's why it's more serious to attack, because you're a much smaller population committing as many crimes, if not more, than the majority of people.
Okay, so if you guys commit the most crimes because you have the most population, why isn't there more people like Tim Tebow who are calling out the crimes in your own community?
Because it's not affecting society the same way, as well as not just that, but the bigger thing. Hang on. No, yeah, okay, look, okay, I'm going to get there. First of all, it's not built into the culture. Second of all, we don't celebrate criminals. We don't try to let them off. We don't want white people don't want our people let off when they commit crimes. The same is not true for the majority of black people, unfortunately.
You got a power bottom up there right now. Why is there not more people like Tim Tebow who are calling out the white community and trying to help their own people instead of focusing on blacks, because Tim Tebow is trying to help you guys, but I don't see you supporting him.
Because we don't have to make that a thing, because we're not going out and protesting to have white criminals released.
Yeah,
we're
but
not
you're not
rioting. We're
supporting
not
him.
rioting. We're not rioting and burning down and looting places in the hopes of getting off a white criminal. White people aren't doing that.
But the crime is still there. So why do you guys not support Tim Tebow and have more people like him trying to help
Like-
you? Because
like what?
Tim Tebow is
Okay.
trying to
Can
help
commit
you.
crimes too.
Yeah, you're cool. We can do both. Okay, I can
Right.
chew gum
But-
and walk.
but
And
my
I can
question
chew
is,
bubble
why
gum and
don't
walk at the
you?
same time.
But my question is, why don't you? It seems to be that only people like Tim Tebow are doing it. Why don't you and
Because
more right wing
again,
white
as I said,
wingers?
as I said, one is currently affecting the society at a larger rate. It's hurting the society more than the other one is, because what's happening is that we have all these gay liberal judges and gay liberal Democrats and DAs and all that sort of stuff who are letting these black criminals out to allow them to commit more and more crimes. And
but
we're
that's
not and we're not allowed to speak up against it, because that makes us racist.
No, you're
You say
speaking
it's
up against it
impossible.
all the time.
You
My
say it's
question is-
impossible. You say it's
Yes,
impossible.
let
But
me explain it to you. Let me explain it to
real
you.
quick.
It
real
can't
quick.
be in.
Real quick. The Ukrainian white woman who was just stabbed in the neck on a train. The black guy who did that had been released 14 times.
Okay.
That shouldn't have happened.
That should
doesn't
not have
happen.
happened.
That doesn't happen to white people. And white
Okay.
people are not committing those same crimes.
Well, let me
If
ask
the-
you a
like,
question.
can you give me an example? Can you give me an example?
Yes, I can give you an example.
Hang on. Can you give me an example in the opposite? Can you give me an example in the opposite?
I can give you an example.
Okay, of a white
first
guy
of-
who's been let out of jail 14 times and stabbed a black girl in the neck. Can you give me an example of that?
Hold on. No, I don't know about white
White
people being
liberal
left-
That's because it doesn't exist.
Okay, well,
White
but let me get
liberal
back.
men did that though, right?
Let me get to my point. The reason why I said it's impossible for the black crime to be worse is because whites commit more crime.
No,
Let's go with your per
I
capita.
can answer
thing.
this way better
Hold
than
on.
Righteous can.
Hold
It's
on.
very easy.
Let's go with your
Very
your per capita thing. Okay, let's say that's true, but the raw numbers are still whites committing more crimes. And if you want the breakdown of it, I haven't done all the studies, but if you watch Tim Tebow, he's done the studies and he's talking about you guys. He's not trying to make you look bad like y'all trying to make us look bad. He's trying to help you to get your crime numbers down, especially on the sexual molestations and things like that.
We don't even lead in that.
Actually,
why is there
in
not
Utah,
more
that is
people
the
on the
thing
right
that
wing?
whites-
Why
or
is there
that you
not
guys
more
lead the
white
country
right
in.
wingers who
Utah's
support
rape
Tim
stats
Tebow
are twice
and go
greater than national average.
and try to help your
But-
own
but is that- that's
people
probably the
before
only
you
crime
try to
they
come towards blacks.
Right.
I
Why is
looked
there
at the
not?
big
Why
four.
is there not more right wingers being like Tim Tebow and focusing on your people? Because that would help.
Yeah. Okay.
That would
yes,
help
I can.
less white because less white people
I can
would
answer
get
this.
hurt because
Yes.
most of the
Yes.
assaults and most of the crime that white people commit is against other whites. So you would
Okay,
be
cool.
protecting white people more if you would help your own communities, such as the same way that black
Let me
leaders.
just say two things.
No,
two
no,
things.
The
to
same way
help
that
out
black
the
leaders, the
argument.
same way that black
Up
leaders, we
in
focus on
Aaron,
we
and
focus
see, you
on
got to
our
talk a lot.
community.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
same way that
but
black
Righteous,
leaders, we
you're
focus
answering
on
his
our
question in a
community.
shitty way. I can help you out.
I don't
here.
care. I don't really care. I don't really care.
Of
Let me
Aaron
answer
C, hold
Dante.
on.
It's a very
Of Aaron
easy
C,
answer
hold on.
that y'all can't even see. It's very
Of Aaron
easy.
C,
No.
hold on.
Oh,
You see black
Dante,
leaders.
I will answer
We
you.
just talked to. He just played Pastor Manning. We have black leaders that we're hard on our people
No, you're not.
because we want our people to get right. So where are all of the white leaders who are hard on their people so they can help them?
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
we're
So
trying to help us.
I mean, he's got the white community is way more accepting of
First of
the
all,
rainbow stuff than the black community.
There's more
That
gay
was a
blacks
question
in
for
jail.
that was a
though.
question for Righteous Muffin. What
So
where
you
are the
guys
right
don't know
wingers that
shit. You're
focus
all
on
just
the
a
white
bunch of
crime?
dumb motherfuckers, straight up. You're all just retarded as shit, dude. If you,
Why is this power bottom?
if you've been locked up, like 65%,
He's speaking too hard. He can't shut his mouth.
65% of blacks in jail are like gay.
Okay,
Seriously.
can we?
Why did you
That's
Righteous
the
Muffin was
most
supposed to
gay.
answer.
It's not true. But
Power
listen,
bottom? Put that coat back on.
in
Righteous Muffin
righteous,
was
listen,
supposed to answer that.
righteous. There's a very easy way to answer
He's
Dante
out.
here.
But can you let him answer?
I'll wait till the monkey's done chipping, Mr. Knightish. But
Okay,
righteous, it's
let
very
Righteous
easy to
answer.
answer.
Bottom, put that
Very easy to
back
answer.
on.
Dante, you asked.
Power
Let-
bottom,
yeah,
put
but I was
that
asking
jacket
right.
back
Can,
on.
You asked.
Can-
Well, why would you not ask me? You don't want my answer?
yes, I do. But can we give him the floor first and then you go?
I mean, he ain't saying shit, but go ahead.
Yeah, of Aaron C. You've been chimping out for a long time, man. Just like give it a rest for a minute
I'm
and
not
let someone
chimping
else
out.
go. You have been. So, anyways, so look, Dante, the reason why is because white people have been taught that they are not to see their own people. Okay, we're supposed to be colorblind. We're not supposed to see that sort of stuff. So then when we look at the crime rates and the per capita stuff, that's why we go to the black crime rate, as well as again, it is a lot higher than the white people.
See black. You're not supposed to see nothing, but you can see black.
I can accept that.
Yeah,
answer. I can accept
per
that
capita
answer.
rates.
And
Yes.
you see green. Do you look at the green?
So
crime
look,
statistic?
it's not necessarily that it's black people. It's the fact that this smaller population is committing a whole lot more crime disproportionate to their population. So that's why it gets focused on. But unfortunately, look, I would love nothing more. I would love nothing more than for my people to focus on my people. I actually hate it. I hate it that my people focus on black people so much.
Night, can you let him?
Yeah, Knight, just
he's
shut the
making a
fuck
good
up.
point.
You can't hear what you're saying, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
You fat
Knight,
wizard. Shut up, you idiot.
The only thing I was responding to is that he said he's not supposed to see nothing, but the only thing they see is black.
Okay.
Right. So you didn't hear my explanation.
But he gave
clearly
he
explained
gave
all that.
he gave a good explanation. So my response to that would be maybe that should be
Take
a
your
change
tap
of
dance
mentality.
shoes off and let that man talk for itself. You don't have
Maybe
to.
that should be.
You don't have to
maybe
show
that's-
your teeth and tap dance. You don't have to do that.
Maybe that should be a change.
You're perfectly fine, sir. I know you dark skinned, but you don't have to show your teeth and tap dance for this white man. He can speak for himself.
Okay, so maybe that should be a change of mentality for white people to see themselves as a group. That way you can. help
I
yourselves
completely
more.
agree.
Yeah,
I completely agree.
Power. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Aaron C.
Let me
Now,
answer you. Let me answer your question.
Yes,
finally.
yes, sir.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. So anyway, the reason why it's an issue is because the majority of American cities, almost all of the major cities, okay, have high crime. We can't enjoy our cities safely anymore as a result of these cultural centers. We cannot enjoy them any longer as a result of black crime.
You said today
crime.
multiple times that
No,
you've never been
Dante,
bothered.
let me answer. Let me answer, my brother. Dante, there is no neighborhood or area in this entire fucking country that you cannot go because white crime is out of control. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Okay.
What's the neighborhood?
So there's that. What the neighborhood?
What is a neighborhood?
The neighborhood.
What is
So anyway, the whites aren't ruining
Hang
every
tight.
major American city.
Hang tight for me. Hang tight.
Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday. That's got them on my side. Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday.
Night, I bring you back in 5 minutes, man. Duwale, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says the fat man needs to eat and sleep. Hashtag nightish.
Amen, dog.
Thank you so much, man. Go ahead, guys.
So yeah, like I was
Well, and real quick, CT. I'm sorry, I had to say this. Whenever you play a sounder, it's been echoing. I don't know if that's because of somebody else. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, it's my fault. Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, Dante, back to answering your question. So there's not a single place, and I know a lot of blacks online. They have this whole like fantasy thing, like, oh, there's these evil sundown towns, and Day's gonna hang a Negro after dark, but that doesn't exist at all. I mean, there'd be video footage of the
Hang tight. My fault. Damn. Salute to you, Ryan Paz. Activities definitely coming.
Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday. Got to be, 'cause I got what's wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew, people I
Guys, give it up to Ryan Bardwell. Salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. I really appreciate you, Ryan, man. You are an incredible supporter of the channel, and these extensions are incredible, man. And they also provide for the studio as well, man. Guys, give a big shout out to
real
man.
talk, and they help all of us all day get through whatever. Listen to this. Thank you so much, Ryan, man.
Thank
You are
so
the man.
much. Really
And
cool.
I'm happy that CT is going to be able to buy that double mint gum.
Yeah, the double mint gum.
Like,
yeah.
I think you can get 2 packs now, bro.
Definitely. And then we got John Galt with the $10 super chat for Knight to come back only if he's only if he speaks standing. Salute to you, John Galt, man. Positivity is definitely. All right, go ahead, guys.
All right, let me just conclude answering. It was just 2 points. The first one is simply that all American cities are unsafe because of yo people, not my people. Therefore, yo people need to be addressed first. But it goes far beyond just crime. There's an entire anti-white agenda, you know what I mean, against us in the own country that we founded, right? Now, secondly, when you talk about stats, you over here bringing up these stats like, oh yeah, man, with the stats, y'all commit more crime. Well, firstly, that's going to be less violent crime. You guys are leaders in violent crime, right? And the stats, like I was saying before, I know that all the people in this show and that listen for the most part are extremely unintelligent people. I totally get that. I get it. But there's something that I noticed when I was doing activism. This is all like 10 years ago or so, okay? Was that the stats cannot be trusted simply because there's so many groups being identified as white. We especially saw this a lot in Europe. You would have an Islamic man like run over like 10 people with his car, and the stat would go down as a white man or an Asian man, even though it was obviously a sand man, right? So the stats, like I said, there's like, I don't know why this is. I have no idea. But up to about 25% of Mexicans, brown Mexicans in the U.S., for some reason, I don't know why they're doing this, guys. I don't have an explanation for it. They're identifying as white, okay? So when the whole white
What sort of an
umbrella
activist were you?
as far as Anglo-Saxons, like people that look like me with my genetics, the amount of crime that we're committing, I'm not going to say it's not none, okay, but it's extremely minimal. The reason why I know that is because I live in one of the whitest states in the country, and the people here are mainly of Anglo-Saxon descent. They're white as shit like me. They're not some mixed hybrid or something else that can be misconstrued or identified or obscured. And there's virtually no crime here. All right, so that's why, sir.
Except for rape.
But you can go to American cities, and Whitey's not gonna rob you or attack you, but the blacks will.
Well, you have to understand that is your opinion, because the stats that the other guy pulled up, it said non-Hispanic white, and if you look up Tim Tebow, he's talking about people like you. He's not talking about white people. I mean, Hispanic people calling themselves white, or Indian people calling themselves white. So these stats are out there. If you want to deny them, then you can deny them. That's fine, but they're out there. I'm not trying to make you look bad or any of y'all look bad. You're saying it's just anti-white thing. No. I think that leaders in every race should be the toughest on their own, as opposed to trying to jump into another person's race and try to tell them what to do. If you take care of home, first,
let me interject,
you'll be
Dante.
fine.
Secondly, let me interject. That's where you're wrong.
But
that's
you
where you're
already
wrong.
said
We have to share a country, dumbass. We have to share a country, right?
But you already said that you were not bothered by black people when you were living in the cities.
He's actually being cordial.
Black people did not bother you. Okay? Has anybody on this panel been bothered by a black person? Robbed, stabbed, shot, broken? Anybody on here? We got 6 people on here.
Theft in my house when I lived in West Baltimore off of Monroe Street. Yes, I was. Yes, someone broke into my room.
There?
I was not there at the time. No.
How do you know who it was?
So I was renting. This is very, very cheap place to rent. I was living it was like a black church lady I was renting from. I was living in the basement. This is when I was I wouldn't have offered to compare bank accounts.
I think you're still poor.
So anyway, she had a couple sons that lived in the house with her. One, I guess, was using crack at the time, And so I had 2 watches at the time. I had my vintage 77 Rolex two-tone Datejust and another watch, a Breitling Colt Quartz. And I happened to be wearing the
Is this
Breitling
gonna be a
that
long
day.
story that you don't
No,
know?
that's it. That's it. So I have been affected by colored crime, sir. Yes.
You
But
don't
there's
know.
been other
Okay, so a
incidents
black
as well.
person
I
did
mean,
rob from you. Okay.
yeah, that's just
Yeah,
one.
but
Though.
He
You
doesn't,
can go
he
on.
doesn't
You can
know
go
who
on.
stole
Go
his
all day.
shit. He wasn't home. He
Yeah,
just
but Dante,
Mhm.
even if I haven't been affected by black crime, again, if I can look around the cities in the country, and I can see that it's a problem, then it doesn't matter. I
Okay,
can
which
speak about
cities are
it,
you
right?
talking about? Because I've lived in major cities my whole life. I've never had
Chicago,
any
New York
issues.
City, Baltimore, St. Louis. Okay, just
Yeah.
Why are
because
you
you
looking for
didn't,
other
just
people's
because you
problems to get
didn't, doesn't
upset
mean
Uh-huh.
others aren't.
Powder Dust, you're
Okay,
not
so you're
contributing shit.
so
Like, what are
righteous
you even
muffin.
saying,
You're
bro?
being
You're
righteous
what are
muffin.
you
You're
contributing,
black
bro?
You
people are
like that
bothering
question?
you.
I mean, you're not
He was
contributing
talking to
anything.
me. He was talking to
I
me.
can answer Dante's shit. My home state is
So,
fucking Maryland. The main city is
Why? I was
Baltimore.
asking. I
Baltimore's
was
a
asking a
fucking
question.
dumb because your people
You
don't
are
know how to
so
fucking behave.
ratchet.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Baltimore is a fucking dumb. The whole fucking city is trash. You can't go safe anywhere in that fucking place because of your fucking people.
Okay,
That's
and
why
when I
I'm
asked you about
complaining
it, you
about
said
it,
that.
bitch.
Okay,
Bitch.
when I asked you about it, you said that somebody took your
God
watches
damn,
when you
you
weren't
can't even
home.
an Orioles game without
Dante,
listening to the life and limb.
of Aaron
Can
C,
we
shut
do
the
a?
fuck up. Like, dude,
Can we race
Dante
thread
is
him for
actually,
Tom
hang on.
Galt or something?
Dante is actually being completely cordial, completely nice. You may not like his questions or the way that he's phrasing them,
I was addressing
and I
Powder
get it.
Dusty, not him just now. Okay.
All right, but calm it down, man, because like Dante is actually trying to have. I think he's actually trying to have a good faith conversation. Like, could you try and show him the same
You're
respect?
embarrassing for us white people.
Go on, gentlemen. Look, Norman Nation says it's the same thing. He says it's the truth. Baltimore's a fucking shithole, bro. Where'd Dante go?
That's a good question. Everybody just shut up for him. So maybe you want to answer the question I asked him. Why are you out looking for other people's problems to get mad about? Because it doesn't seem like you've been affected by this at all, by any of the problems you're complaining about.
Are you talking about the righteous or me?
Both of you.
What did I just? Did you not just hear what I just
You said
said?
the black person stole his watch.
missing
The
some
black
watches.
person stole your watch.
You don't
right?
know who stole them because
You didn't just hear what I said about the city of Baltimore, Maryland's main city? It's so unsafe. You can't go anywhere in that bitch in the inner harbor, the fucking
Right.
to see the
That's
museums.
why I
or the
asked you if you got
planetariums.
robbed
Your
by
fear
black.
is a
That's
you
why I asked
problem.
you if you got stabbed or shot or robbed or
Bro,
anything by a
he
black
doesn't
person.
know who stole his shit.
I'm not even talking about that.
Right, you're talking about
Crime in
Baltimore.
Baltimore is out of control.
Okay, but you don't live Baltimore anymore. You're living in Utah, squatting in someone else's garage. And
It's my
getting all
house.
mad.
I already offered you the challenge. So you step down from the financial duel to still try to throw them in there.
When
What
you
the
were
fuck
in
is wrong with
Baltimore,
you,
that was a
Aaron?
dump. The worst thing that happened to you was somebody that you don't know who it was stole your watch.
Sir, there's been other
also is
skirmishes.
scared in
I lived
Baltimore.
in Baltimore area for a total of like 7 years at many different places. I've had monkeys come up to me and say racist shit. I was threatened with a knife twice at the NY Chicken and Grill back there in West Baltimore. I mean,
Okay, so
are
is
you-
that why
scared of
you were
black people?
carrying? Okay, so that was why you were carrying an illegal weapon. You got arrested was because black people were threatening you with knives. You felt you had to carry a
No,
gun.
when I was mentioning my arrest, that happened years prior. As soon
No,
as I
I'm asking, was that because of black people? They were threatening you and you felt unsafe, or what was the reason for
that
that?
was just me. That was just me fucking up, cuz.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing, why do you guys say, like, you and Powder Dusty right now, you guys are trying to act like, oh, you don't have a right to talk about this. You're searching for people's problems. It's my fucking country, just like it's your country. This is our
You don't have a
country.
right to talk about him.
If white people, okay, if
just
you
think
can
you're
go to
saying
any
something.
major, if you can go to any major American city because it was so plagued with crime and it was because of my people, man, you best believe I'd be kicking in the back of these whites. Anytime CT has a show kicking in the back of the whites, I gladly fucking participate. Okay.
Well, I'm in Houston, Texas, the fourth largest city in the country, and I don't run into any problems with anybody. Does anybody on here? Are y'all running
I'm
into
in
problems?
Kansas City.
You-
We're
Let
in
me
the
ask
top
anybody.
five.
Well,
This is
Dante,
Rogers'
coming and bothering?
neighborhood.
Well, hold on.
well, hang
Are
on,
Mexican people
Dante.
bothering you?
Dante,
Or
you know that like with the logic that you're using here, you know, I
Mhm.
could just easily say that like, well, I don't see any crime happening in my community, so therefore crime must not be happening. Do you understand how retarded that argument is?
Exactly.
no, I'm
And
not saying crime is. I'm not saying crime is not happening.
But that is what you're saying, because you're saying that black crime is not affecting you personally, so therefore
Neither is
why
it
do you
affecting
care
you.
about
Saying
it?
that this dude doesn't feel safe when he goes to Baltimore.
It
So
doesn't
No one
affect
does.
you
It ain't just
either.
me.
it's a stupid response to a stupid claim.
What?
It's not affecting
How
you either,
so?
righteous muffin.
How so, sir? How's that stupid, sir? Could you explain to me how that was an unintelligent response? Please go ahead.
All right, so Dante, I did answer this, and I said
No.
it is affecting the country, it is affecting the society, and it is affecting the inner cities where there is no peace, and something has to be done about that. And Aaron C is completely right, where you don't see the same thing in all white neighborhoods or all white cities or all white towns
What
where
city
there's
do you live in,
roving
righteous
gang.
muffin?
Hang on, let me finish. Of roving gangs of white people looting and stealing. Like you're not
Have
seeing
you
that,
been to a
man.
BLM? Have you seen
When's
a
the
BLM
last time you
riot?
saw a
Those
roving
things are
gang of
mostly
black
white people.
When's the last time you seen a roving gang of black people in real
Dude,
life?
you can find video.
In real life.
In real life. See,
I can go to Vegas.
that's
I can go to Vegas and find it. Yeah, it's anywhere. Yeah.
see that,
No,
look,
no,
right,
in
but
real
see, that's
life.
what
When's
you
the last
do.
time you saw it?
Right, I know, but see, that's what you're doing there. You're saying that because I didn't see it in real life, then it must not be true.
But this is what's
It's
cringy
not
about you
happening.
guys.
You're
You
righteous.
guys
Why
have
don't you just
not
answer him
experienced
honestly?
any of
You
these
can see it
problems.
in
You
real
just
life.
watch
Just take a
Twitter too
quick
much.
drive.
Get off of Twitter and chill the fuck out. You're
Yeah,
being
so
you're
Dude,
that's
being
what I'm
over
asking you.
black people post these videos themselves. Like
You
they're
are
the ones who
being
put these
If I
over
go
videos
in my
up.
car and
None
take a
of
quick
these things
drive,
have affected either of your lives, but they're shaping your entire worldview.
I-
Go touch grass.
What do
You need to step
you
away
mean
from
our
the
entire
internet.
worldview? What do you, sir? I told you. Like, what are you talking about? How's it shape our
Do
entire
you not
world?
have any problem? Do you not have any actual problems that
So-
affect you and your community and your life that you could
so-
worry about?
So
Like
I shouldn't
shirtlessness.
care. I shouldn't
Not
care about
really,
this stuff
no.
because it doesn't affect me personally. I mean,
Okay, have you-
because
No.
like
have you solved all the problems that affect you personally? You don't see any problems outside in your community.
In my community, no. Do you want
I
to
was
see
I
it?
was
It's
talking. I wasn't talking to you.
quiet
I
as
was
shit.
talking
I
about-
mean, there might be some white kids playing. I mean, shit.
Muffin, is your community perfect? There's in your life perfect. There's nothing that either you could.
Dude, I live out in the
in
country.
real life.
I live out in the
Okay.
country.
So you're going out and you're absorbing rage bait and you're being a useful idiot
It's
because you
not
digest it
rage
all.
bait.
It's not
No,
rage
it's not-
bait.
it's not
No.
ra- it's not rage
That's
bait.
It's not
retarded.
rage bait.
That's
You
retarded.
don't,
No.
you don't think that we get rage baited.
That's not rage
Yes,
bait. What
people
what
get. Hang on.
You know what the Hegelian dialectic is?
Hang on. Rage bait on its face. Okay, it means that it's false.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
It can-
does.
it can- it
Because
can
to
be-
be
it
to
can be
be rage
over-promoted.
no,
it can be
I mean to
over-promoted.
be
It's in the
rage. No, to
presentation.
be.
It's in the presentation.
Should
But
you not have?
regardless.
Hang on. What is it? Oh, Free
Why wouldn't
State
you
or Free
address
Flow?
issues?
What was your name? Flow State.
Flow
That's
State,
it.
Flow State,
Jesus, that's what it was. I knew I
Powder
recognized you.
Dusty is my new channel. That got demonetized.
Okay. So damn, I forgot my point because I finally remembered your name. I've been trying to remember it this whole time.
well, he's basically
Sorry. All right.
saying,
What were you
is there
saying?
anything in
So my
your
question to both
anything
of
in
you,
your
but
life
mostly
that's
you,
more
Muffin,
important?
because you're not Ratchet, is why are you so focused on problems?
Dude, he's more
that-
white trash than I
that
am.
You
You
can't
idiot.
have any impact on. Why would, if you really want to make a change or address a problem, why aren't you doing one that you can actually impact? You're just getting online and bitching because you saw some shit online.
Well, actually, what I'm trying to do is and and I mean, God forbid, I actually try to have a nice and cordial conversation with some people about serious issues,
We're having a cordial
which can affect the hearts and minds of people, whether you think so or not. It actually
No,
can
I
make a
agree with you.
difference.
I agree with you.
Right.
And some of us
So-
have done activism with
What kind of
pro-white
an
groups.
activist were you?
Some of us, it's more than just being
What kind of an
online.
activist were you?
I mean,
Pride Month?
you want me to go into detail or what?
No, I want you. No, I don't want any detail at all.
Just
I
say
want,
what you were.
a bullet point. Was it pride activism?
You probably heard of a group known as the GDL, sir. Haven't you? Really handsome truth in the GDL,
Love
really?
League?
Did.
Or Gay
What does it
dude.
stand for?
Does anyone on here not know that? Anyway, it's a pro-white. Anyway, so anyway,
I know the GDL.
you know the GDL. So yeah, so I roll with him for several years, and
So
you
what
know,
kind of activism did you guys do?
but well, me, I originally didn't even start doing that. I started out kind of center, you could say. I started
Did
with
you
like the
welcome
anti.
families to neighborhood, burn crosses?
This guy's in like wow.
So well, actually, here I have a question. I have a question.
Probably the right thing
Flow
to do,
State,
but-
and I'm only going to call you Flow State because that's all I know you as.
Sure.
I have to ask. So does that mean that nobody can talk on any issue unless it has personally affected their life, or nobody can speak on any issue until their community is perfect?
No,
Because
but what
that's
it
a
does
stupid
do-
argument.
No, that's not my argument. My point is
But
that
yeah, but that's the
I
argument that you're trying to make with us.
No,
You're
that's
trying to
not
say
it.
that we
That's
can't.
not it.
Yes,
You're
because
strawmanning.
yes.
Don't strawman
No,
me.
you're telling us that we can't talk about these things
not
Right,
because
Muffin,
our
he just
community
asked
is not
you.
completely 100% in order.
Now you're just
He
being
didn't say that.
dishonest.
He's just
What
asking you a
what
question.
I'm saying is that I've seen you up here many, many times talking about how black people are causing problems. This is a recurring thing. You're not just a one-off speaking about it.
Yeah.
So when you have this recurring theme that's important to you consistently, but you're not doing anything in your real life to address the issues that do affect you, it undermines the credibility of your complaints. You look like somebody
It doesn't.
It's online. Yes, it does. You're
Not true.
You're itching for a hobby.
Not true.
No.
Not true. Not true. Not true. Back when I started doing activism in like 2018 timeframe, I can tell you the United States has come full motherfucking circle since then. Sir, I was out there
You make
naming the
people
J.
say,
I
what is
was
activism?
I was out there naming the J and talking about all this shit years ago when it like wasn't popular at all. Now I can go on X and other social media sites and I see millions of people talking about this shit now. So my people within the last 5 or 6 years have actually woken up pretty dramatically. So being online